Welcome to the 2020 National Honor Society induction for Granville High School. My name is Judith Henderson, and I am the advisor for the National Honor Society chapter at Granville High School. This year's induction is going to be much different than inductions in the past. However, that makes it no less important to celebrate the new members this year. From what I have seen, these members have done exceptional work in the community and around the world to make it a better place. I hope that your spirits are lifted, as mine were, to see these new inductees. Inductees, as you watch, please have your induction boxes ready. We'll be doing the pledge, as well as lighting our candles. Have fun, and thank you for watching this year's National Honor Society induction ceremony.
Welcome and congratulations to the new inductees, the 2020 class of National Honor Society here at Granville High School. It's an odd year, and so this is a little bit of a different induction ceremony experience for you. But I'm very proud of our advisor, Mrs. Henderson, and her faculty officers who have really taken charge with a very creative idea to get you some recognition and to celebrate the accomplishments that you have made. As you are aware, National Honor Society for us is about four things. It's about scholarship, leadership, character, and service. And each one has demonstrated what I would consider an ability to go above and beyond what is expected in each of those four areas. Speaking quickly about scholarship, that's the one that people assume is almost a given for these students. And I want to be very intentional in pointing out that scholarship doesn't happen by accident. Hard work, hours of effort go into the accomplishments of these students in the area of scholarship. And I want to acknowledge that and to recognize that very intentionally. Character is one of the qualities that I think is most needed in our world and our society at this point. And so that's also one that I think deserves highlighting as well. We can't assume positive character from students, from adults in our current society. And so we do need to take time to celebrate when students do exhibit and display high character over the course of a high school career. It's meaningful, and to me, it's something that makes a difference, not only here in the high school, but obviously wherever these new inductees travel through their day-to-day lives. I want to hone in on the leadership component. You're going to have an opportunity to see some service anecdotes as you make your way through the induction ceremony video and presentation. Again, the officers for NHS have brought those in as really critical components for the new inductees. So I'm going to spend some time today with you focusing on the leadership aspect. Now, if you've opened up your induction night box, you know that we've gifted you a book that's called Leadership and Self-Deception. The leadership makes sense, right? We all have leadership examples. You have leadership examples that you have placed onto your applications for induction. And so we all have at least some familiarity with this concept of leadership. Self-deception is an entirely new term and an entirely new term concept for you new inductees. When I read this book, Leadership and Self-Deception, it was new to me at that point as well. So I want to walk through that with you a little bit, and I'll do this as quickly as possible because I recognize that you can fast forward through this whole video right now and ignore most of what I'm saying. So I'll be quick. Self-deception is really summarized as this: being less than honest with myself. Let's take a quick example, a generic example of me leaving Kroger on 21st Street. I see an elderly woman struggling to push her cart to her vehicle to get unloaded with her groceries. I think I'm busy. I think my kids are a distraction, and so I ignore that impulse to go and assist the elderly lady. All of a sudden, I've engaged in self-deception. I'm being less than honest with myself. And the domino effect is really the most important thing for you to care about, because this will come back in your lives in a leadership capacity. What happens to me and my thoughts as a result of me deceiving myself? I prioritize myself over the needs of that elderly woman. I may also start to blame that elderly woman to justify my actions. She was probably faking that limp on the way to the car. She really didn't need my help. I am much busier. My schedule's more important. Do you see these 3 rugrat kids that I have walking alongside me? How difficult they are to deal with? So what I'm doing is I'm engaging in a process of justifying what I did not do to help out with that elderly woman. I promise you this will resurface, this concept will resurface in your life time and time again as you move through college, as you move into a family situation, as you move into a work situation. I encourage you and I challenge you to really dig into this book. It might take you 2 reads. I'm just being honest. It might take you 2 times through it before you really get the full benefit of it, but it's a book that conceptually I've gone back to over and over and over again. I'm a big believer that who you are will always be important, and probably more important than what you do. So when you start to read through a book like Leadership and Self-Deception, it's a process of self-discovery. It's something that takes years and years and years of work, but it's worthwhile because what you do will always be a result of who you are as a person. The ideas that are surfaced in this basically say that my way of being towards another person is really going to determine the way that I act towards that person. So if I'm feeling contentious with that elderly lady who I've never even had a conversation with, but I'm justifying my behavior, that's going to impact the way that I see her, and it also impacts the way that I see myself. This is thick, heady stuff. You really need to sit down and put some thought to it. But I promise you that if you take some time and read through this book, it will benefit you, like I said. It'll benefit you right now in the short term, but this is one of those long-term concepts that's going to be coming back in your life. I think it'll help you in the long run. I want to just conclude by saying congratulations again. This is not easy. NHS at Granville High School is not easy to get into. You've worked really hard. You should celebrate your accomplishments. I hope you're watching this with loved ones and friends and family who can celebrate with you because it's certainly something that's worth recognition. Congratulations.
"2020 members include Dylan Andrews, Abigail Bajent, Olivia Beckett, Frederick Bell, Noah Cottrell, Isaiah Davidson, Michael Donlin, Parker Eastham, Jack Epley, Ethan Flora, Mason Harleman, Claire Hotchkiss, Abigail Knobloch, Avery Kester, Olivia Liberty, Addison Lilly, Mallory Lindsay, Andrew Lytle, Sarah Lodge, Isaac Lowery, Cormac McClay, Ryan Miller, Ava Minton, Sophia Mittenfry, Tyler Niedermeyer. Lydia Painter. Daniel Pappas. Grayson Penland. Ella Porterfield. Isabella Priano. William Pritchard. Hannah Rockwell. Isabella Rogers. Olivia Roof. Sierra Sarver. Adam Spielis. Avery Spiker. Colvin Timmons. Colin Voorhis. Marie Weiss. Jack Wolf.
Repeat the National Honor Society oath with me. I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. In so doing, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society.